Yo, what is going on, guys? So we are back again doing the Desert Eagle tier list. So obviously S is the best and E is the worst, and I'm going to be rating these skins as best as I can. Obviously you guys are going to have different opinions, and if you do, I'd really like to hear them down in the comments. So to start off, we have the OG legendary Desert Eagle Blaze. Now this skin is really cool and it does have that sort of old school factor, but as a skin nowadays, I don't think it's like, it's not hugely amazing. I'm going to put it in A just because of how much of a wow factor it has. The blue ply, I'm going to have to put this one down in, I'm going to have to put it down in D. It's actually a really good skin for its price, and I think it belongs in D. Now this one, I think it's called the bronze. There's another one here I've just looked at. They're really similar. One of them's a case skin, one of them's from like the control collection. I don't actually know the names, but they're pretty much similar. I'm going to put both of these down here into the D tier. Yeah, sorry, I'm not a genius at all the names of skins. What the fuck is this one called? Now we've got the Cobalt Disruption. This is a really cool skin. One thing that makes me not like it so much is that it's basically a filler nowadays because of how you put it into a contract. I can't say the unholy word. Yeah, I think it's a really cool skin nevertheless. I'm going to put this in like high B tier grade. Then we have the Code Red. This is a case skin. This is from the Horizon collection. Now this is a really cool skin in my opinion. I think it's quite underrated as well. I'm going to put this in B here, or maybe even A actually. I'm going to put this one in A behind the Desert Eagle Blaze. Then we've got the Conspiracy. This is a pretty basic skin, but it's good value and it looks fairly cool. I'm going to put this in C tier. Yeah. Then we've got this Desert Eagle from the Revolver case, which I always forget the name of. I can't remember the name, so I do apologise. This is a mil spec from Revolver. I'm going to put this in, I'm going to put it in C actually. It's quite a good looking skin for how much it is. Then we have the Crimson Web. This is a really rare skin in StatTrak Factory New actually, and it's really cool. I'm going to put this in B, the higher B tier. I'm gonna have to look up the name of this one. Okay, so my memory is terrible. I had to go and check some of the names of these. So next up we have the Desert Eagle Directive. It's sort of like a dark sort of bluey black coloured skin, and I think it's actually fairly cool, and it's not too expensive. It's fairly affordable for most people. I think it's pretty cool. I'm gonna put this just behind the plain black. I'm going to put this behind the plain black one here. Now we have the Desert Eagle Emerald Jormungandr. This is literally one of my favourite Desert Eagle skins. As you probably know by now, guys, I love my green skins. But yeah, this is a really awesome skin, and it's pattern based as well, so you can get some really cool patterned ones. And for me, this has to go in S tier. It is a really cool skin. The Fennec Fox also, which we got last operation. This is just an absolutely incredible skin from the Mirage collection. This has to go in S tier. Now the decision comes, do I think this is better than the Emerald Jormungandr? I'd actually say so, just because the pattern is a little bit more appealing. It's not just sort of like a plain pattern based, it's a fixed pattern, but it's a really cool one. So yeah, this is going to go in S tier for me. Also guys, make sure to check out today's video sponsor, Skinport. Skinport is a safe and easy to use marketplace with a Trustpilot rating of 4.9 out of 5, so they are really good. You can buy your skins without the fear of getting scammed, and they have an absolute ton to offer with over 650,000 skins listed, and they have a rather small selling fee. So if you're looking to buy or sell any skins, guys, head over there. The link will be down in the description and it supports the channel a bunch. Let's get right on with it. Then we have the Golden Coil. This one is from the Bravo case. If you're very unlucky and you don't get the Fire Serpent, it's not really a skin to write home about. I'm going to put it in like C tier, at the headed C tier. Then we have the Hand Cannon from the Cobblestone collection. Now, although it's from a really rare collection and it's worth a lot, it's not actually really that good of a looking skin. Yeah, I'm going to put this here back behind the Conspiracy in my opinion. It's just not clean and it just looks a little bit dirty. It's not that good looking. Then we have the Heirloom from Weapon Case 3. This one again is a filler nowadays, but it does have some little cool gold accents on it. I'm going to put this one in D tier, the header D tier, just because it's got those little accents. It sort of makes it cool. Then we have the Desert Eagle Hypnotic from the Arms Deal 1 collection. Again, this is something you're going to be pretty disappointed if you get instead of the AK Case Hardened, that legendary skin skin, and I don't feel like most people appreciate seeing it just because of that. It's got a sort of mid-tier pattern. I'm going to put it behind the golden coil. Then we have the Desert Eagle Kumicho Dragon. This is a really cool Desert Eagle skin from Wildfire, and this has got like a really dark purple handle and really cool graphics on it, and sort of the dark colors that are metallic are really nice on this. So I'm going to put this behind the Crimson Webbed Eagle, but just in front of the other Desert Eagle here. Okay, the Light Rail, I think it's a really garbage skin from Prisma. I really don't like this, to be honest. I'm going to put this back behind the Blue Ply. Actually, no, I'm going to put it right at the back. I really don't like this one. Then the Mecha Industries, this is really cool. I do think it's sort of like a knockoff of a print stream, however. I'm going to put it at like top of C, because I don't think it's anywhere near as good as these, but it's definitely not as bad as these ones in the list. Then we have the Meteorite. This is very plain, very discolored. This is a filler skin. This is going to go in E tier. Then we have the Sunset Storm. Is that the Sunset Storm? Or is it Midnight Storm? I must check.
12 seconds later.
Okay, so this is the Midnight Storm. Now, the Midnight Storm, it's like a fairly sort of light blue, but it's not very bright, if you know what I mean. It's light, but it's not bright. It's got a cool pattern to it. I'm going to put it in the back of B tier. I think it's pretty reasonable. Then we have the Desert Eagle Mudder. This is a very sort of dirty, muddy, sort of sand mesh-ish looking skin. I think it's pretty much a meme skin at this point, and there's been a lot of Kato crafts that have accidentally happened on this skin.
I was trying to do this for a bit, and it didn't give me the confirm button.
I think it's pretty cool. I'm going to put it in like D tier. I'm going to put it in C tier actually. At the back. Yeah. Then we have the Desert Eagle Naga. N-A-G-A. I'm going to reiterate that in case anyone calls me out. This is a really bland skin. Let's face it. This is going to go into D tier. Probably behind these. I'm going to put it here. Then we have the Night Heist from the old Havoc collection, I believe. This is actually a really cool skin, in my opinion. It was quite valuable as well compared to the other skins of the same rarity. I'm going to put this in B, at the back of B. It's quite a cool skin. Then we have the Desert Eagle Knight. This one is capped at 0.6 in factory new, so even if you do get a factory new one, it's going to be really scuffed up. But that aside, it is just a cool plain black skin. I'm going to put this in the back of C as well. Then we've got the Ocean Drive from the Riptide case, I believe. I think this was a pretty underrated skin. Not many people seem to like it, but I can't understand why. The colours are really cool. It pops out. I really like it. I'm going to put it at the back of A. That's pretty reasonable in my opinion. Then we have the Oxide Blaze, basically the knockoff of the Desert Eagle Blaze. I'm going to put this here behind the hand cannon because it's a fairly cool skin regardless of sort of how sort of dirty it looks. Then we have the Desert Eagle Pilot from the really old baggage collection. This one's got some really cool gold accents on it, and with gold stickers this does look really cool. I'm going to put this in B tier. I'm going to put it here just between these two. Yeah, I think that's pretty fitting. Then the Print Stream from the Fracture case. This is a really cool skin. Everyone loves the Print Stream finishes, let's be honest. I'm going to put this in A. I'm going to put this at the head of A tier. I think that's where it belongs. Then we have the Sputnik. I'm probably going to be quite biased with this skin because I own the #1, but I think you guys should actually check it out. It's actually a really cool skin for its value. It does look really nice. I'm going to put it, I know it's biased, I'm going to put it at the back of B because it just for its value it is so good. Then we have the Sunset Storms. Both of these are pretty much the same other than like one little design change. I'm going to put this, I do prefer over the blue version, which is the Midnight Storm. I'm going to put these two here behind the Cobalt in my opinion. Then we have the Trigger Discipline. I feel like this one is actually pretty underrated. If you've got some like colourful gloves that look really cool, this deagle is really actually awesome with it, despite its value, of course. So I'm actually going to put this, I'm going to put this in the back of A tier. I mean, this might upset a lot of people, but you know, this is a really cool looking Desert Eagle in my opinion. Just the pink and the blue, they really sort of contrast each other. Then we have the Urban DD pack. This is from a really old collection actually, and I'm pretty sure it's actually very rare in factory new because of the float cap. But that aside, it doesn't really look too different from these two that are here. But I do actually kind of like this grey and black canvas on these skins. So I'm actually going to put these, believe it or not, I'm going to put the DD pack in the back of C, and I'm going to put the Urban Rubble, believe it or not, even though it's a filler, I'm actually going to put this above the Sputnik. I actually just really like this Urban Rubble skin. Hold on a minute, I've changed my mind. Actually, I'm going to put this I don't actually like this as much as the Urban Rubble, believe it or not. It sounds really strange. The Urban Rubble is just so much cleaner. This is a bit more like pixelated and cheapish. I'm going to put it behind the Hypnotic in my opinion. I think that's where it fits. So yeah, that's the list finished, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and obviously you guys are going to have some opinions that are very different to mine. If you do, make sure you leave them down in the comments below, and obviously check out Tier Maker for yourself if you want to make your own tier lists. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that tier list video. If you did, make sure you smash the subscribe button with the notifications on so you don't miss my next video. I think we're going to do the AK tier list. That's going to be a really fun one. So I'll see you next time, guys. Take it easy.